Are you as obsessed with pickleball as everyone else right now? Raise your hand if you've never played. Okay, we have a few people to convert today. Okay. Pickleball. I don't want to shout into this thing. How's the volume? Good? Stay far away. Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the U.S. right now for the 5th consecutive year. 48 million adults have played pickleball once in the last 12 months. That's 19% of the entire adult population. 1 in 5 of you has played pickleball in the last 12 months. The average age is coming down really fast. It's currently 35 years old. Wow. And the split woman to man is 50-50. This phenomenon of pickleball is redefining outdoor sports. When I started playing about 8 years ago, nobody had ever heard of it. A woman I knew from tennis had been bitten by the pickleball bug, but she didn't have anybody to play with. So she offered to run clinics to teach us all to play so she'd have somebody to play with. One-hour clinic, and I was hooked. How many other people have been hooked after an hour? It's awesome. But I was nervous about learning a new sport. I was uncomfortable looking klutzy on the court. So I did what any good retailer would do. I went shopping to buy me some confidence. I always feel more confident when I'm dressed the part. What I found when I went shopping was opportunity, nothing but white space. Nobody was making pickleball product. There was no apparel. There were no bags. After playing a couple of times for a while, I was just getting tired of my paddle getting swallowed up in my tennis bag. I wanted something sport-sized. I wanted it to be durable and well-made so it would last a long time. And I really wanted something that was organized, so I would know where everything is, to put it in, and it would give me the confidence to load it up the night before, grab it on my way out the door, and know that I could just concentrate on playing. I'm a player, but I'm also a merchant. I spent 35 plus years in luxury retail. I've held senior leadership roles in brands including Tumi, the luggage company, Coach, Tiffany, you name it, I've probably worked there. And a big chunk of that time, I've actually been an independent consultant, working with teams to launch brands and work with teams to identify brand extensions that are relevant to their customer base. And we gain them bigger share of wallet. But I had never thought to do it myself. A career coach said to me, "Wendee, you light up when you talk about this pickleball business idea of yours. You should just do it." Thank you, Nike. And here I am in year 1 of sales. We launched November 1st of 2022. Why Lighthouse, you might ask? Lighthouses are strong, they're stable. They have one real job. It's to keep people safe from hazards and dangerous situations. I view myself that way in my personal life, providing guidance to those people I care about. But in my sports life, I am battling balls left and right coming at me like wind and waves. My brand pillars come out of my time building suitcases and bags. They're design, innovation, and functionality. I want to show you why these bags are better, but you don't even need to take my word for it. In the short time we've been in business, we've gotten national coverage from publications about our product, including Forbes magazine. So, innovation. These bags are made in China. They're 900 denier nylon. It wipes clean. It's lightweight. It's extremely durable. It's going to outlast me. The inside is ripstop nylon, not quite as durable, but works for the inside. The threads, the stitch length, the thickness of the coatings, all of the findings, and even the zippers have all been reviewed to make sure that they are the top of the market and extremely durable. I'm a huge factory wonk, ladies. I could probably do 2 hours on zippers alone, but I promise I won't. Functionality. You've got 2 mesh pockets on the outside for balls or for water bottles. You've got an insulated pocket here to keep your drink cold or warm. And if you're out playing on the pickleball court for 4 hours in the sun, you don't want your phone baking. Put your phone in here to extend the battery life. On this side, we've got a felt-lined pocket for sunglasses, your watch, your jewelry, things you don't want to scratch. On the front, we've got a hidden pocket, which fits a full-size iPhone. You always know where your phone is. I'm not going to be able to get it back in. On the back panel, we have another hidden pocket. You're the only one who knows it's there, with a key leash. Always know where your keys are. There's a dedicated pocket in the back for your paddles, holds up to 4, and there's even a leash to hold the handle so it doesn't hit you in the back of the head. You don't need it because we've cut the interior so that your paddle sits this way, but it's always good to have a leash. And in the front accessories pocket, we've got, again, places to put everything, but we've got a drop-down lid. So when it's open, you have easy access to everything. Zip it closed. Nobody can see your mess. And most important, I think, of all is, thank you, is design. From not only the way it looks, but also from a function standpoint. I've worked with industrial designer friends from Toomey as well as Kipling to make sure that every feature on this product has a function, or else it isn't included. And also to make sure these bags look as good off the court as they do on. How great do these look? You don't even need to play pickleball in order to be a Lighthouse girl. I carry my backpack, which my initials on it, as a handbag every day. My daughter carries her tote as a commuter bag in New York City, and she uses it also on the weekends as a weekend bag. It holds a lot of stuff. The price points are $125 and $135, and we are an omni-channel business in startup mode. This is year 1 of sales, and projected revenues are expected to be $200,000. Our margins are 80+%, and the business is built to support wholesale as well as direct-to-consumer. I know I need the visibility that wholesale provides in order to grow this business, and we've been fortunate to open key wholesale doors in markets including Florida, the Midwest, the Sun Belt, and the Northeast. And I'm looking for wholesale sales reps in key markets including Texas and California because of the strength of sales in direct-to-consumer. My goal is to double my business every year for the next 3 years. And I'm in it for the long haul. I know it takes 3 to 5 years from my experience to build a brand, and I'm not in any hurry to do it. Title IX is a key part of my plan. Title IX stands for what I believe in. We serve the same customer base, women athletes. Pickleball is the hottest sport on the planet right now. We are standing on your pickleball courts. And I remember 1 in 5 adults is already playing. That number's only going to go up. Together, mutually, we can build both of our brands by providing product for this amazing new sport. Since your founding, you have chosen to work with businesses that know their businesses, like a Moving Comfort. I'm a strong partner. I have a proven track record in bags, as well as in pickleball, and I would love to partner with Title IX. I thank you so much for these last 2 days, for the opportunity to be here, and I look forward to growing this business, these relationships that have blossomed here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
You might wonder why there's a rolling rack behind me. Somebody want to ask me that? Okay. So we've launched with bags. I know bags best, but I'm wearing, we've recently undertaken 2 collaborations with people that are experts in their category. I'm wearing Skia activewear, and I brought a rack of Skia here. We'll be selling the samples after. And I'm also wearing Revo sunglasses. People that are experts in their categories, but who also have a true belief and focus on design in innovation and functionality. So I haven't quite figured out where this business is going. I'm going to let customers tell me. We're in the bag business now. I have a lot of experience in all accessories area and lots of plans, but you never know. It's up to the customer. We could just be a bag business.
I have a question.
Okay.
So the fastest growing sport, no question, but it's a very crowded marketplace. I just Googled pickleball bags and it's 2 minutes of scrolling. A lot of competition here. How do you plan to differentiate yourself, or what's the edge, or how do you get beyond this 200,000 in this market
So
space?
the competition is in that where they were when I started designing this, when I came in and realized there weren't any great bags out there. They're in that $19 to $69 price range. I have two main competitors in the luxury end of the business. Again, I'm at $125. I wanted to be at $99, but as the cost of paddles has gone up to $250, the cost of the bags, everybody's marked up. So how do I differentiate myself? It's a luxury product. It's highly durable. And one of the biggest mistakes I made was falling madly in being a Lighthouse fan. Never going to make it above the fold in search. Amazon already owns everything above. All of those brands that you see at the top of the fold, Amazon brands. So I'm going to differentiate myself as premium product for the Lululemon girl, for the Title IX girl, for the women that really are looking for value, but value in product, not just in price point.
Are you saying then your primary focus now would be as wholesaling to distributing to B2B, or?
My distribution, I have wholesale reps that are selling to country clubs, tennis and golf retailers. And then we have other opportunities in other channels. The Vera Bradley channel of independent jewelers, I come out of the luggage business. Luggage dealers are looking for well-made product that kind of would fill in a space since they're not selling as much luggage at high price points.
Nice job. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I have also just caught the pickleball bug, so I can relate. I am just curious, with your background in merchandising, what skill what knowledge or skill set from your day job has most positively impacted your current business?
So I didn't really want to talk about me, but I have held senior leadership roles in merchandising, licensing, marketing, as well as international. So all of those things have sort of come together to help me. What has made it the easiest was merchandising and sourcing and knowing the factories. Marketing changes every day, and I'm not exactly 25. So, that's a challenge right now. My customer base, honestly, is 40 to 75, probably more 50 to 75 today. And we know this from Google Ads and who my customer is. But it's coming way down as country clubs add pickleball, as colleges are adding teams. Kids were already playing. The industry made a good decision when they gave paddles and balls to school systems. So when dodgeball went away, kids, if you ask your kids, they all play pickleball in the gym when it's raining. So the average age, again, it was up here when I started playing 8 years ago. People said, I'm just going to stick with tennis because I can still play tennis. But it's an amazingly fun sport for people of all ages, kids to seniors. So the age right now, it's 35, and that's come down.
Great. Thanks. I've also caught the pickleball bug working on my pop-ups.
Third set drops.
How many customers do you have currently, and how are you cultivating them either to purchase again or to help you raise brand awareness?
So I have about 650 registered users, again, November 1st. I can't track I have about 100 wholesale doors right now. I hope to have 250 by the end of the year. I just started wholesaling in March. I've got reps in Florida, in the Midwest. They are out pre-selling spring because obviously my product isn't paying the bills, but their apparel lines are. And the Florida snow bunnies are coming back in October, so nobody's buying anything. So this will be the big October, November will be the big selling season. I hope to have 250 doors, so that would be about 3,000 customers by the end of the year between wholesale and retail. I hope to have my direct-to-consumer numbers be 1,000 by Christmas. It's a big selling season. And then 250 wholesale doors.
Got it. And
Did I mention I plan to double my business? Yes, I did. Every year for the next 3 years. Forgot my speech.
And how are you cultivating those customers? Are you?
I'm paying for Google Ads, and I'm working on PR to get organic search, SEO, and lots of, what are they called, link backs? Backlinks, thank you. And that's hard. You know, my customers, not really. Social media, I've bought, I've boosted. It hasn't really paid for itself, but I've, had some mentors that have told me I need to do it more often and send more emails. So that's the focus when I get back in October. B2B. Yeah. If anybody knows any reps in Texas or California. You do? Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm glad we could do it on the pickleball court for you.